All right, y'all ready again? We're going to make some creamy shrimp and crab sauce to go over rice. And this is my favorite rice. This one, I already cooked it because you know that's going to take a while. But you make sure you rinse your rice, inspect it, and then you cook rice like you'd regular cook rice. So we're getting ready to get ready. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this on to low and always have you a good cast iron pan right here. This one is the Griswold. Y'all see that? That's a Griswold. Thank you, Max. We're going to put that there and we're going to get started over, everybody. We're going to start with bacon grease. And y'all, this is my way. Ooh, please don't hit the flame. We're going to do it my way, okay? And this is, we're cooking me one serving. Now, you're going to have to judge for yourself. We're going to take that much bacon grease and put it in that pan like that. Put that like this. Let me go put this back in the refrigerator because you know I like to keep my bacon grease cold. I'll be right back. I put them in the refrigerator. Oh, and let me get out a shrimp to show y'all. Ooh, Lord, and guess what? That's a shrimp right there. Look at them. Now, a shrimp has 5 pairs of swimming legs in the front. Y'all see those long ones? And then 5 more pairs of legs in the back. They're crustacean. And there's a difference in shrimps. And the difference is, around here in the Lowcountry, we have what you call brown shrimp. And the shrimp man, I'm getting a new camera set up, y'all. I'm getting one of those things that hold it down. But yeah, the brown shrimp, now you can find those way offshore. So these are, you can't get these like if you go shrimp. Well, you probably could get them if you just went shrimping. We're going to leave him right there. So now that I got this bacon grease going, I'm going to turn it up just a little. I use this particular brand of butter because there's hardly any water in it. Let me get my trusty Revco knife. That's my favorite knife. And what I'm doing is I'm putting a little bit of butter in there, just a tad. I'm going to put it back up because I need to cook onions and celery and a little bit of bell pepper and garlic in this. So we're going to start cutting. I'm going to cut this. I already got this. I'm figuring this out as I go. You just want to cut your onion thinly. You don't want chunks because you want it to cook quickly. And to make things cook quickly, you cut it thinner. That's how you do it. And never, like I tell you, don't cut like that. You cut your finger off. I'm not going to use a whole lot of onion. I probably won't even use all this onion. Let's see. I think about this much onion will do. And I'm going to stick that on my counter and stink them up. We're going to get this. This is already doing. We're going to put that in there like that. And then we're going to do a little bit of bell pepper. Now, you don't have to use, I done washed and cleaned this bell pepper. I'm getting prepared to do everything. And when I use the bell pepper, I do not use that part right there. I cut that off. And I also use a female bell pepper. The female bell pepper has 3 little knobs on the bottom and not 4. That's a male. And for some reason, I don't know, you have to ask the bell pepper magician or whatever you want to call them, why the male doesn't taste as good as the female. But you know, females, we always sweet. We know how to cook like me. So we putting that in there, and that's starting to get going good. And garlic. Now I'm going to do something new. Woo, Lord, I done found me a gadget. And there's one, I don't know how to use it. This is the first time. I don't know what this is. But I do my garlic. I don't use that center piece in there. I cut it off. We're going to do that. See, see that thing right there? I don't like using that. I ain't doing it. We're going to cut that out. And you can't leave this dish once you start going. We're going to do 2 garlics. And hopefully, this is some good garlic, y'all. Ooh, that smells good. Now, we're going to see how I can do. Let me get that out. We don't want to use that part. Now, you're supposed to do this. Ooh, golly. I want it fine. That's starting to smell real good. And y'all, I got my window open. Oh my goodness, that worked great. Now I'm gonna get it out. Put that in there. We're getting this going good. And I want to thank all my good friends that know how to cook, and especially my mama. That's enough garlic right there. We're gonna throw this in the sink and let me rinse them, and I put them in the dishwater. That's just how I do. Get my towel going, and that's starting to go, y'all. It's starting to go. And I'm gonna use the same spoon, and we're gonna get that cooking until that onion is just about done. And you see I got celery here. I forgot about that celery, and I took the strings off. Let me get this celery quick. Hold on, I gotta get this celery quick up in there. You gotta have celery, and if I was to forget about it, you can always use a tad of celery seed. Never use celery salt when you're cooking. If you use it, you don't want to make anything extra salty. So use that celery seed. And I will tell you, this part of the celery is the best tasting part. But I don't feel like I got to do them like this. I hope y'all enjoy my cooking channel, because we're going to have more fun as soon as, because I got to lean over to do this. Ooh, Lord. When you're about 6 feet tall and you leaning over to a 4-foot counter, it don't do too well. All right, that's enough celery, and I got it in there just in time. Going around like this. And I previously made shrimp stock. I forgot how many shrimps that I cooked. But you see how big that thing is? That's a big shrimp. It's probably about 8 of them. I peeled them all and put them in the pot, this pot right here. Hey, y'all. And I just covered them with enough water to boil them. And they still in there in that pot with the heads on and everything. You got to strain that. And we got to get this to cook up. Now, my favorite thing to do is go shrimping. And I do know quite a few people that go shrimping. And ever since I was a young child, I learned how to throw that cast net. And I will tell y'all something about a cast net. You need to, if you're not real strong, you can throw you a cast net no matter what. As a matter of fact, Tia, my good friend Tia, was over at the Cosgrove Bridge while I was shrimping, and she said, "You can throw that net." I go, "I'll show you how to do it." And she did it the first time perfectly. It's like throwing a frisbee. And what I do for my height, I'm close to 6 feet tall, y'all. I use a 5-foot net. And I can throw that thing perfectly every single time for 2 solid hours non-stop, because I don't have a very heavy one. And you can catch more than shrimps. So we're going to let that, ooh, I know that just splat almost got up on me. All right, we're going to let that cook. And while that's cooking, y'all, this is flour. This is how I like to use flour. We're going to do this. We're going to get a tablespoon. Well, I'll show you, because I got to judge. Let's see. That pan, I'm going to use that much. And a little bit more. So that was 1 huge heaping tablespoon. Where's my lid? There's my lid. Y'all, these are great little things to have. These is older than me. What brand? West Bend. And I'm going to tell you, that flour, that's airtight. Airtight. So, I can use a shrimp stock, and, that's what I might going to do. We pour a little shrimp stock up in, oh, that's the rice. Oh, my God, I uncovered it. Here's the shrimp stock, y'all. You can't see. Lord, y'all can see that with a head on and everything. So, and it's not hot at all. You got to use, when you're making one of these, you need to, look at that. Just that much. you got to, what was I saying? I done forgot. Oh, yeah, with this, never mix flour with anything hot or it'll expand. It ain't gonna work. And you just make sure you get all the lumps out. And I'm using a tall glass because it does splatty. I like my glass. You could call me Retro Trish. And it don't take no time at all to cook this, but you got to make sure that you do get all of these lumps out. And y'all see I got the half and half out because we're going to make it mostly with shrimp stocks and half and half. Y'all, I got to make sure I ain't got no lump because if you got lumps, you're in trouble. We stir this up. Yeah, that's starting to get going good. You don't want it to brown at all. If it starts browning, you need to turn it down a little bit, which I need to do because my garlic is already starting to turn brown. I don't know if y'all can see that. See that? It smells good in here. And by the way, if that bee comes in my window, I'm ready. You know how I'm ready? I'm going to show you. Well, maybe not because I don't order it. Let me go get it. I got me a super deluxe one of these that I've never used. Y'all, it's got a little red light. It's electric. And we're going to put that back where that was. I think that beet already won. All right. So now we got this going. And you know what? Those onions and all, they about ready. Another minute or two. And we're going to see. Yeah, I think that's about right. Now we're going to put this in here. We're going to do this. Like this. Make sure all those lumps out. And it's a nice shrimp color. I don't know, y'all. I'll get a new camera set up tomorrow. The Amazon man coming. I like when that Amazon man comes and they supposed to deliver to the back door. And now we're going to pour this in like this. Just like that. And it's going to thicken right on up. Like I said, I'm not making a whole lot. Anybody know what this is? Now, you know I cook and I don't know what that is. We're going to stir them around like, and it's starting to get thick. So I need to go ahead and pour some of the shrimp stock in here like this. Oh, God. Just like that. Just a tad. That's enough. And I'm going to turn up my heat. I got a little over medium, and we're going to get this going good. And it's going to get stuck in there like that, but you just go like this, and it'll get off. Hopefully. And if it don't, you just take your knife and do it. All right, it's starting to bubble up good. And then that is all the shrimp stock that I'm going to use. You see that? Can y'all see that? All right. Yes, thickening up really nicely now. This is when you want to add in any spices you like. Some people put Old Bay in there. I do have some Old Bay. It's back there. Y'all might, cause these are great. You like that Talente? I'm gonna tell you now, you can freeze in those things. That's what I do. I cook and then I'll like anything. It's getting real good and thick, y'all. Looks so pretty. I love that I do know how to, I can really cook. And I try to cook healthfully, and y'all like, oh no, all that flour and butter, but I don't eat a whole lot of this all the time. All right, now that's getting good and thick. So we're gonna do just like that, and I'm gonna start up my heat a little bit because I'm pouring cold milk in there. Just a little bit of half and half like that. Get that going. Hold on, I gotta get the milk. We got the milk going right here. Just a tiny bit of half and half, and that gives it an extra cream. Always smell your milk. And that's enough. Let's see. About like that. That's it. So I'm going to stir that up really well. Then we're going to start adding spices, and you won't believe the only thing I'm going to use is salt, pepper, and this is beautiful. Y'all see how, oh Lord, I sloshed it. I don't like to, you know, with a stove, gas stove, you really got to clean as you go because it'll totally bake on. So now, this is beautiful. Can y'all see the color of it? I'll have a better camera set up and y'all be able to see the color. So now we go, first thing I like, my favorite nutmeg ball. And if y'all, we got a brand new one right here. It smells so good. It's my nutmeg scraper. I'm gonna scrape that nutmeg. And also, I don't know if y'all see that lemon over there. Here it is. See that? Any seafood dish that you make, you want to scrape you some lemon outside, only the yellow part. After, into your dish, after you serve it, put it on top like that. Some people don't like lemon. I love nutmeg. That's about enough, and that's where that goes, because it's only used for nutmeg. Now we're going to put a little salt. That's just enough. And, oh, Lord. And a little bit of pepper. That's it. So now we're going to let that flour cook out of there like that. That's going to take about 5 minutes. And then we're going to add our shrimps. And we're going to add our crab. And the only thing I can say that this dish might not do, I made that crab soup. I put that crab in the freezer, so it's been froze. And if you like me, I don't like anything. I don't like frozen meats. I like everything fresh. I can't even eat leftovers. Well, I can eat collards leftover. I'll make collards for y'all if y'all like that. Most people don't like that kind of stuff. This is beautiful. And I'm going to turn that heat up just a little bit. Oh, it's bubbling. And what you don't ever want to do is you don't ever want to bring anything with milk to a boil. You want to make it to a simmer, a high simmer. And I'm going to leave that. You know what? I got to go get me a little soda. Hold on. I got to get me a little Coca-Cola. I like a Coca-Cola about once every 3 or 4 days. I like these little ones like this here. Because I won't even drink half this can. Hold on. Yeah. And I'm going to warn you now, it's going good. This is going good. That flour should be cooked out in about another 2 minutes. And this is beautiful. In Charleston history, they didn't have everything, you know, like they do today in a grocery store. They used what they got. So this was pretty much a basic, everyday, you know, this is an everyday sauce. You can put this over grits. You know, you can make this into shrimp and grits, but I like it with rice. So that is, I bet you that flour's cooked out by now. I'm judging because I just know. We're going to put that right there and get this crab out because I had to thaw it out. Oh, it thawed out nicely. So now, oh no, we don't need no avalanche with that. This was that crab meat. I'm going to go ahead and put that crab meat in there like this. Y'all, there's enough for 2 people. And, oh, I got to put that right here. And I don't want my house stinking. Y'all hold on, I'm going to put this in the trash can. And you do end up going through a lot of trash cans if you're cooking seafood. So I do need to break this up. We're going to turn it over. It's still frozen. Daggone. That's the only thing that could mess this dish up. But that's some beautiful lump crab meat. And we're going to put him here. And let me go get the shrimp that I did. And I'm going to rinse them off again because I put ice in here. There we go. All right. So this is how many shrimps. This is how many shrimps I have. Y'all see that? That's about a fist and a half full. And then we're going to put that in there. And you want to know what I do add sometimes? I don't think I'm going to do it. I can't believe that in. I should have thawed this out. Oh, there it goes. I like to put Worcestershire sauce in it. And then some people will put sherry in here, but I don't really drink too much. My body don't tolerate that. And when it comes to, you can put wine in here instead of shrimp stock, but this is the way I do it. There are many different ways you can do it, but this is Trisha's way. Go swap Trisha's dishes. If y'all would like to go on a tour, y'all need to call me. ghostwalk.net. And these beautiful shrimp that I got from Mount Pleasant. I went all the way over there. That's cooking up. That's perfect. So I can actually throw my shrimps in there. We're going to do that like this. Some people put flour on there, but I've already put flour in there. So I'm not going to do that. We're going to rinse that and put that right in the dishwater. And let me see, get my towel. And we're going to start stirring. You know what I think I am going to do? I'm going to put a little bit of Worcestershire sauce in there. Oh no, what did I do with it? Yo, oh, there it is. It's up over here. I got to open it. We're going to see. Let me stir this up some. Get that going. And then I'm going to pour this over the rice, and it's going to be good. And Worcestershire sauce, you can add it in on any old time. And this is good, 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 good. Well, Lord, I got a lot of people watching. Hey, y'all. It smells so good in this house. I'm going to tell you now. All right. Now I got to figure out how to, this is my problem. Opening stuff. I'm going to go it like this. Yeah, there we go. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3. That's enough right there. This stuff is potent. Let me open this up real well. I'm going to close that cap. And put this back up. But yeah, shrimp in the Lowcountry here in Charleston is very different from other shrimps. Now I'm going to go back to using this. And you see how thick this is? That's going to be so good over that rice. Can y'all see how thick that is? And you're going to cook this until it gets good and hot. The shrimp's pink. And you'll know when the shrimp, all of the shrimp turn pink. You can taste it and then it'll be good. But don't ever taste this before it's done. You could get sick like that. All right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to try to see. I can see. I love, oh, hey, Suzanne. I remember going to your school dressed like a pirate and talking to the little first graders. That was so much fun. Oh, Lord, that's a shrimp tail. And letting everybody know, you could put the word out. I do have a school bookcase. It's a huge one. It's like 7 feet tall. And I need to get rid of it. It's in my kitchen over here. It don't belong in this house. We needed a good bookcase. And I want my kitchen. It's taking up too much room. All right, let's see who is in here. I can't see that far. Hey, Clint, I see your name pop up. Clint Tupton. Y'all went on a ghost tour, too. You know what? That's a little thick. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to add a little bit more shrimp stock. That's enough right there. Yeah. And as for the Charleston rice, this, y'all know about rice? Well, there are different kinds of rice. And this is the short grain. And it's not naturally from here. It's from Africa. And when they grow it here, they grow it in rice fields. But there's a difference in the tasting of the way the rice tastes in Charleston than anywhere else in the whole entire world. It's all due to the cypress tree. You know those knots that come up? I remember what they call it, the knee. Okay, well, they grow all around where the rice fields are, and it produces a tannin in the water. So it gives it an extra long shelf life along with a nutty taste. If you have regular rice and you want to make it taste kind of like Charleston rice, what you do is go ahead and do your rice, you know, get your water going, and you want to pour just a drop of sesame oil, not toasted, just regular sesame. Look at all that. sesame oil in there, and this is almost done. I'm going to take a little taste in a minute. I'm going to let that cook good. Oh boy, I'm going to fix the rest of that Waldorf salad. And you know, that's not even getting hot. I like my little, what is this? That's a question for all of y'all. That's some type of wild whisk. It's the best. I use this thing all the time. Oh my goodness, y'all see that? Look at that. That's some thick goodness right there. There's enough for 3 people. Oh boy. And if you want shrimp, this is where I go. I go to Mount Pleasant, but I go way, 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 way back there where that restaurant was. Where the heck is it? I forgot the name of it. It was so good that could make the good fried shrimp. It's back there. And I did a little video on the way there. This is done. All right, but I'm going to let it heat up because that crab meat was froze. I know this is going to be good. All right, I'm going to, oh Lord, I'm going to throw this in the sink along with that knife in the sink and put that right there. Let me get a spoon. And let me get a sip of this soda. You know what, I'm amazed that that phone hadn't gone off yet. Usually goes off. I'm going to taste it. I'm going to turn it down too. It's starting to bubble up. All right. Now we're going to taste them. All right. Hold on. I'm in love with myself. I'm going to put a little bit more salt. That's it. Yo, I look at it like I love it. It tastes so good. Oh my dude Jesus. And I will let you know there is totally enough for someone else to have one serving. You could come over here with your own bowl. Well, actually, I have a little bowl. You could have it. And I could give you a little bit, but you got to come get it before 2 hours from now. And if any of y'all would like to go on my history tour during the day, you're going to have to wait. Because I'm going to wait until it gets too cold, because I've been having trouble with a mask, making me talking, and in that mask I get dizzy up in the heat, summer heat in the daytime. At night on the ghost walk, I'm just fine. There, that is beautiful. So now I got to find me a pretty bowl, and I like to have a pretty bowl. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Right here. We've had these ever since before I was born. My Aunt Louise lived in Syracuse, New York, and that's Syracuse China. It's that'll knock your knuckle. So what we're going to do is I'm going to put this in the sink like that, and I'm going to show you the rice. And that's a nutty foot. And you just don't, when you get your rice finished, do not touch it for about 10 minutes or more. And then you can open up the lid, and then you can fluff it up. That's the way to do it. Look at that. We're going to pour it in the bowl, and this is about how much rice. I just judge, because that's about all I can eat. And I can eat a little more. And that was 1/3 cup of rice that I cooked in that tiny little pot. And let me see. You know what? I don't know what I did. Let me get my ladle. Let me get my ladle. Great God, I can't find it. You know, that's just how I do. So I'm going to get this big old spoon right here. And this is good and done. I'm going to turn that off. Put this over the rice. Here, hold on. And get all the shrimps. Look at that, see? This is something else. Man, oh man, I wish somebody, you know what? I don't mind the pandemic, because I know how to fix. But I do miss feeding everybody. My friend Max, he'd come over here and I'd fix shrimp and egg. He loved that. Let me find that last shrimp. Oh, by the way, if you come over here, you ain't getting no shrimps in yours. I could put some in here, though. And there we go. And that's the way I do it. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I'm going to let that cool off. And I'm supposed to put Charleston history in here, and I did with the rice field and a little bit of a ghost story. So there are plenty of ghosts in Charleston. And every time I do my tour, there's something just about happens. You have to come on my tour to find out. Whew. And I got my window open and no bee. Boy, I'm thankful for no bee today. All right, well, I really am enjoying this with y'all. And you can like and share my YouTube channel. I put it up on the, it'll get up on there. You'll see it. Just go look for it. You have to have 1,000 subscribers to go live on YouTube. So what I would do is go live on Facebook, and then the phone go live on YouTube and go back and forth and see how that works. All right, y'all. Well, I really enjoyed it, and I love everybody, and God bless all. And always remember, God is always good, always. And if somebody's being mean to you, you think, man, there's something wrong. They hurting somewhere, and you got to think about that. Something's making them just feel terrible, and they don't know what to do, but they just let everybody else, they lash it out. And I understand things like that. So you just always be kind to everybody and put a smile on their face. That's what they need. They need some loving. All right. I love y'all, and I'm going to enjoy this. Oh, it's going to be... Let me taste a little bit of it before I go, because it's cooled off just about now. Oh, Lord. Let's see. This is so good. I could cry. It's so good. It's so good. I forgot I got to put the lemon on now. Oh, where did my thing go? Well, y'all, I don't know where it is. Let me find it. Hold on. Here it is, right where I left it. And let me tell you, this is a dangerous tool. And I washed the lemon already. I'll show y'all how to do it. You want to do it until you get it to that white. You don't want that white in there. And this takes it to a different level. And you don't want to make anything too complicated with people using all these spices. I just have never done that. Never, because you don't know what you're eating. I like the taste of crab and that shrimp. And boy, I'm going to tell you, whew, it tastes so good. And I like a lot of lemon. And if y'all have any pointers for me, I'm welcome to it. That's good right there. There we go. And then you can use that lemon later for margarita Trisha way. We might do that later. All right, let me wipe this off. Y'all like my pretty apron? I love aprons. I collect them. All right, I'm going. I love y'all. Bye.